What's going on, everybody? Trainer Mitch here. Welcome to episode 0 of my LivingDex adventure series. Now, what is a LivingDex, you might ask? Well, according to Bulbapedia, a LivingDex is a fan term for a game which not only has a complete Pokedex, but has one of every available species of Pokemon stored in its PC boxes as well, usually in the National Pokedex order. It follows the most literal interpretation of the slogan of the series, gotta catch 'em all. Now, to make this challenge a little more challenging and a little more rewarding, I've decided to implement a few rules for myself. One, I'm not going to be using any emulation whatsoever. I'm just going to be using authentic Nintendo hardware. Two, I'm not going to be doing any cheats, no hacks, except to access distributions and past events that are no longer available. And in order for me to consider the LivingDex complete, I have to have every single Pokemon in National Pokedex order in Pokemon Home. So how this is going to work is I'm going to start completely from scratch, starting with Gen 1. So the first games I'm going to be playing are Fire Red and Leaf Green. So I'm going to split the episodes up probably like between gym battles, so the first 8 gyms, and then the Elite Four, and after that I'm probably just going to do like a giant like evolution / trading spree. Now, before we get into the next episode, I want to do a few things. So there are a few Pokemon that I got via distribution that I would like to formally put into our LivingDex here. So let's get to it. Okay, so there are 3 Pokemon that I'm formally putting into our LivingDex here. So the first one is Marshadow, and trust me, I already put them in like the respective spot. I had to do a bunch of math, so it's gonna be fun. I'm not really that good at math. Alright, so first we have Marshadow. So I got him. Funny story actually is with Marshadow, there was a GameStop code distribution, but I actually missed out on that one, so I ended up buying like the code card things that you would get at GameStop if you asked an employee. I got one off of Amazon and then redeemed it, and it still worked. So there's that. Next we have Zeraora, the level 100 shiny Zeraora, which a lot of people got. This is from the Sword and Shield event. Whenever they release the Zeraora raids, pretty much in order to get this 1 million trainers, or 1 million Zeraora raids had to have been completed, and each trainer that participated got a Zeraora in their Pokemon Home account. And then the last one we have is the normal, not data, Zarude. Now this is from the distribution way back like a year ago, whenever they originally announced Pokemon the movie Secrets of the Jungle, except it was called Pokemon Coco then. But yeah, this is like a newsletter distribution that you got the code for only if you were subscribed to the newsletter. And I will be getting, hopefully, the Data Zarude version whenever that code comes out. Alright, so those are formally into the Trainer Mitch LivingDex. So we're starting off strong with 3 Mythicals. Alright, now we're going to get into the boring stuff. So before we get into episode 1, I'm going to start Leaf Green, and I'm going to get pretty much like 3 of each starter. And I'm going to start with Leaf Green, and then I'm going to trade them over to Fire Red. That way I have them all in one game. Okay, so I just traded 3 of each starter from Leaf Green to my Fire Red version, and that took me about 3 hours, and the video file ended up being around like 9 gigabytes, so I'm just gonna like exclude that and kind of just show you like what we got here. So we got 3 of each starter, so we got either Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander. So we have 3 of each. So we are ready to start this LivingDex. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for coming to watch this little intro thing to this series I'm started. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I'm just now getting around to it, and I'm very excited to start this with everybody. So if you could, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I think episode 1 will probably be out a couple days after this one airs, so be on the lookout for that. As always, love and appreciate every single one of you, and see you in the next video. Peace.